Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a reintroduction because I did start doing a few videos last autumn and then life very much got in the way. Just to make it clear, I'm not a professional artist. I do have a website and an Etsy store, but they just ticking over. I would like to build up my art business, but I'm still very much learning, and I just thought I'd like to take you along on the journey with me because we all love colour, don't we? So last autumn I was doing a lot of jelly printing, and I do use jelly prints a lot, but a lot of the work that's on my website is work that's been jelly printed, then scanned, then digitally worked to create scenes and pictures. So I really don't think it was doing my eyes much good at all. So the plan is now to get better at doing physical artwork and try and build that up a little more instead, because at least that'll take some of the strain off it. And also with my YouTube videos, just not be so fussy with the editing. So I think it's just a matter of just being a bit more relaxed about it and just going with the flow. So today the plan is to unpack some pencils that I bought with my birthday money, and a fountain pen, not an expensive one particularly, but one that I can use for sketching, and give that a little try. And also try and make some dupes for some Daniel Smith colours, which I would dearly love to buy, but probably don't need to. This is my total array of professional watercolours. As you see, I don't have masses of colours, but I've got a good array of colours, and I seem to be able to make most hues that I need. So yeah, here we go. I've been spending my birthday money. So I have some pencils, and I had some gaps. So I've ordered some more. I don't really buy sets because for me, I'm not a big lover of the brights. I tend to like more muted colours, just with the occasional bright. And the sets are often full of brights, aren't they? So I thought I'd be better off buying all the colours that I do like from the different ranges. And in the long run, I'd be better off because I wouldn't be wasting any pencils. I did also get this, which is a retro... let me just check. These are from Cult Pens, by the way. I don't know much about fountain pens, but this just looked like a good one to start with. A Kaco, K-A-C-O, Kaco retro fountain pen. But I liked that this one also had the one that you can refill yourself actually in the set, so I didn't have to go messing around, and it was all within the price. I thought that was quite a nice little pen. I've still got my Parker from school, goodness knows how many years ago, which is probably my favourite pen. I'll have to look and see if I can get a filler for that, one of these types. But I thought this was interesting. It looks like a nice little nib, and it's kind of covered, which is different. So I just thought I'd give that a go. Use that with some sketching. It might get me out and sketching a bit more. Oops. And I've got some different inks that I wanted to try. I've got some bottles of ink, so I'll give that a go. So here are the pencils. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. What do we have? Shall I put them on? Oh, I'll put them on here for now. I'll swatch them out after anyway. Okay, so I've got them in some sort of order. Probably not perfect, but good enough. So I'm starting with the greens on the yellow side. So starting with olive yellow, the luminance. Very pretty. Need to make it bigger. Like that, really like that, and that was definitely a gap. Didn't have anything quite like that at all. I also didn't have a brighter green. I don't like garish greens, but now and again when the sun shines through the leaves, you really do get a fresh, strong green, don't you? spring green. So this one is spring green, in fact. This is Luminance. That's quite a nice fresh colour, isn't it? I like that. Not as nice as the other one, but still I'm liking it well enough. Derwent Lightfast foliage. So I'm hoping this is a good leaf green. It's quite olivey, but I'm still looking for something just one little notch brighter than that. Yellower and warmer and lighter, but that's beautiful still. I do like that very, very much. I've got Derwent Drawing Crag Green. I know I'm going to like this one. That's beautiful. Really lovely. I've got Moss Green in the Luminance. Oh, that's nice rich colour, isn't it? I like that too. Very lovely. I really want to get lots of different greens so that when I do foliage I can really vary it and get plenty of depth in there. Here's the Lightfast Green Earth. Lovely more grey bluer side of it. Beautiful. That'll be nice for more distant hills. Derwent Drawing Green Shadow. Oh, that's lovely as well. These Derwent Drawing pencils are lovely and soft, which is perfect for me because I just kind of use them quite heavily over watercolour usually, just to bring texture in. Lovely. And I'm glad that it's quite different to the Green Earth, so that's great. Those two are similar, but that's definitely, they're certainly far enough apart. That's more of a bluey grey and that's more yellowy. The Spruce Green in Derwent Lightfast. I'm looking forward to seeing this one because I knew this was a greyer green, something I can use for darker forests. And yeah, that's just what I needed. Look at that range of greens, aren't they beautiful? I've got another one to come. Basil Lightfast. This one's a bluer shade again, but we're looking at a bit more of a racing green, isn't it? But just a little. I was going to buy mountain green as well. I couldn't decide between mountain green and basil green. I'm not quite sure what the difference would be. Anyway, that's for another present, another day. Christmas money, perhaps. So there's the basil. Then I'm trying to find some colours for, you know, the coast around West Wales and West Scotland, you know, in that summer sun when you get that absolutely gorgeous turquoise in the water. I thought to get different shades to help me show that. So this one's light aqua. And look at that. So there the sun hits the water. That's going to be beautiful. And that's Lightfast. I've got light malachite green. And that's a Luminance one. And that's going to be very useful for that job as well. Still think I need to get, I have got a turquoisey blue, but I still think I need to get something else in between. Anyway, we can always layer up. So I'm very happy so far. Steel grey Luminance. So we're getting to the bluey greys now. That's quite pinky as well, so I need to, it's probably in the wrong place, but anyway. Nice. That's steel grey, and then this one is Caran D'ache Luminance. This is the Payne's Grey 30%. I think I might put that here because I just want to compare these two. So this one's just a notch darker value. and just a notch more pinky in it as well. That was a bit more neutral. This one's got a little bit more bluey pinkiness. I'll work backwards actually here then, because this is Payne's Grey 60%, which is a beautiful Payne's Grey. Gone a bit wonky there. But yeah, very happy with that. Nightshade. Right, I'm going to start going this way again. This was the one I was looking at and thinking, oh, I have to have that. And it is indeed a beautiful colour. I hope you can see these well enough. I'll just do a quick close-up of some of them. There you go. That is stunning. I'd like another, there was a violet, blue violet as well, which was like that, but just a bluer, slightly bluer shade. So that's another one for the future. Ultramarine violet. We'll see if I last till Christmas or whether I end up buying them before that. I do have a little bit of birthday money left, so you never know. That is very pretty, isn't it? What a beautiful, beautiful colour. That's going to be lovely layered up as well. Violet Grey from Luminance. Oh, that's nice. That's a little bit like the, is it Mars Violets? But it's not quite as violetly, it's greyer. The Mars Violet in the Derwent drawing. But that is beautiful. These lovely landscape colours, aren't they wonderful? Wild Lavender. I've got the Heather in the Lightfast, so I got this one because it's a bluer shade, but not as blue as this look. But still very, very pretty. That's another one that would be good for heathery landscape. Then we are into Burnt Sienna 10%. Oh, that's lush. What a lovely dusky pink that is. Yeah, love it. Wonderful. This is Oyster. So this is one of those very white colours. Oh no, it's not as white as I thought it was going to be actually. Oh, that's nice. There was a pink white, I think, in the Luminance range as well. And I wasn't sure whether to get that one or this one. But this is probably very similar, I would have thought. Very pretty. I'll bring that a bit closer. I don't know if you can see it very well. Very pretty. And we're into Dusky Pink, Derwent Lightfast. Oh, another very pretty. Yeah. Lovely. I'm a happy girl. No, I needed some oranges, but I don't want orange. I didn't want bright oranges. Because apart from the occasional flower, mostly garden flowers, I'm thinking, I wouldn't really use a really bright fresh orange. But oranges in landscapes, you know, more muted oranges come up a lot, especially in autumn and late summer. So anyway, dark orange, Derwent Lightfast, which is very nice. Beautiful. And I have Burnt Ochre 50%, which I'm very happy with as well. Quite almost like a cinnamon, that one, isn't it? Sandstone, Derwent Lightfast. Yep, another lovely one. That one's a little bit fresher, a little bit yellower. Oh, I think I got the right range there. Let's see what I have here. What's this? Apricot, Derwent Lightfast. which isn't too far from the sandstone, but it's a little bit redder, a little bit yellower and redder, a little bit more saturated, I guess, but also a little bit lighter in value. Nice. And I have, now I needed, oh no, this isn't it, sorry, hold on. Raw sienna, just raw sienna, I think, which is also very lovely. Getting yellower now. So I've got a nice range there, haven't I? Ranging from the reds to the yellows and the oranges. And I needed a kind of because yellow does come up quite a lot in the landscape, doesn't it? If you think about buttercups and also gorse and all kinds of wildflowers can be yellow as well. And I had a very acid, cool yellow, and I had a very warm, goldy yellow. And so I just needed something quite mid in between, which, yeah, perfect. That's the banana. Again, not too bright, still got a little bit of mutedness about it. Mutedness. Anyway, this is slightly more muted. So I like that. And then we have a grey and a brown. So I've got the fossil grey and the Derwent Lightfast, which just looked like it was going to be very pretty, slightly pinky tinge to the grey, which it is. So I'm very happy with that because I don't think I've got anything quite like that. I do have a polychromos, one of the warm greys. I think it's warm grey number 2, but this is darker, I believe. So that is fabulous. And finally, I have sepia 50%. Now this looked very interesting on the, almost had a violet tinge to it. It's not quite as violetly as it looked on the internet, but it's still got a slight tinge, and it's a very different kind of brown to any of the ones I've got. Oh, look at that. Happy. What do you think? Not a bad haul there. That's pretty good, isn't it? Right, I will try and fit the writing on. I haven't left much room, have I? And I had the whole page to work with as well. That was bad planning. But anyway, I can always swatch them again, and I will put the names by them so that you can see what's what. There we go. I'll see you in a bit. I'll just show you these close up. I did manage to get the writing on them. So CL stands for Caran D'ache Luminance, DL for Derwent Lightfast, and DD stands for Derwent Drawing. So I hope that's of use to you, or at least of pleasure to see the colours. The other thing I thought I might do, which will be interesting, is have a go at this, because I've never done this before, but I am assuming that this acts like a little syringe, so I can just draw in as much ink as I want. If I'm doing wrong, then you're about to have a laugh, but we'll see. I have some, this is old, this was my grandfather's, and I will get it all over me because I am messy. I don't know what he used it for. He was an electrician, and I know he was in the Home Guard. So maybe something to do with that. I don't know. I bet it's got interesting history. That's looks like it's there we are. Not sure whether it's ink on there or whether the plastic is perishing on the top. Anyway, there you go. It's open. Well, I've just managed to knock that off. I can't even read the company. I'll have a good look in a minute and see if I can work it out. See, it's got this. Anybody know? No idea how that works. Does that mean I can draw it? Oh, that's interesting. I'll be able to do that as well, won't I? Anyway, here we go. So, drawing up. Oh, yeah, a little bit. There we are. Huh. Didn't think of that, did I? Okay, and I'm assuming I literally pop it in there. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Is that supposed to? Am I supposed to press hard, or just not press at all and just let the top do the job? No, that's not closing. And there it goes. There we are. I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, messy, but hey, I'll clean that later. It's only emerald. Let me get my trusty Winsor and Newton. There we are. Waterproof ink. Oh, great. Emeralds, Winsor and Newton. That's pretty old, isn't it? Right, okay. It's coming out quite nicely and quite quickly. That's a very fine nib. Can I get any variation? Very fine. A little bit firmer. Bit of variation there, isn't there? And it passes over the paper nicely, which means I can scribble. I can be expressive. Oh, that's great. I love that. Well, for £10, I think £9.99. Quite happy with that. I'll use that. I like the fact that it's not too scratchy. It's very nice. Good. So I've decided to split the other bit off into a second video because it was getting really long. Thank you very much for following along. If you're still with me now, I've decided to start a series called Colour Cravings. These will be the first 2 videos and we'll see where it goes from there. If you're interested in following along, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.